Today's webinar is about empowering project managers with Oracle Primavera Cloud. Before we begin, line is muted to reduce background noise. Have a question, use the question box or raise your hand. We'll address your questions at the end of the session. A link of the session will be provided to email to you uh, uh, to all the registrants, participants, right? And also your certificate will be sent to everyone. Okay. And to talk more about our ImageGrafix is founded in 1996. Our head office is located in Dubai, UAE. We have our group companies. We have our group companies uh, in Saudi, UAE, as well as in India. In UAE, we have Dubai, Abu Dhabi, KSA. Saudi, we have Riyadh, Kobar, and India, we have in all the major cities. To know more about us, you can visit our website image-graphics.com. So, about the solutions that we provide the solutions from tendering to handover, starting from tendering, capital planning, project planning and resource management, enterprise project cost controls, and engineering and design collaboration, as well as field and construction management to handover. And to manage all the documents throughout this project life cycle, we also have project documentation and delivery management as well with this particular projects. So today's agenda we'll see mainly in terms of what if scenarios. So we will first go through what is OPC and what are the few of the key benefits of Oracle Primavera Cloud. Uh, that will enable a project managers to be more effective in their project management, right? So in the agenda, we have prepared some of the key features that we have, which are like what if scenarios, right? And also a schedule comparison tool that can visualize any changes that you have done either in the baseline or in the actual current plan, as well as in the scenarios. You can compare the scenarios as well with your current plan and schedule health check that will ensure the integrity and compliance of your schedule health as well as your file management. You have how you can manage also your files that are related to the project within Oracle Primavera Cloud as well as we also have mobile app. So in mobile app, what are the additional features that we are getting in mobile app and also the risk management, which is also included within the Oracle Primavera Cloud, right? So to talk about mainly about what are the different overview of the complete features of Oracle Primavera Cloud. We have all the features from project cost control, budgeting and forecast, uh, and also scope management as well as insights, progress reporting, resource management, project planning, lean task management. We have multiple solutions available in within the Oracle Primavera Cloud, right? Uh, in the Oracle Primavera Cloud, which is throughout the logic success, it will ensure the project lifecycle and project success. Yeah, and also to start with our today's agenda, uh, what if scenarios. So, okay. So to start with today's scenarios, so we also have this Oracle Primavera Cloud what if scenario available within uh, P6, right? So in P6, we have the what if scenarios with the project scheduling. So for example, when we have a project and we have the actual schedule that is approved by the client and we have actuals coming in for a project. In middle of the project or once the project is in progress, where we want to if there is any scope change or any additional scope or any changes in the scope that is there that you want to check what is the impact that it is going to have on my project, right? And in P6 we used to create what if project separately and compare them with the scenarios in the sorry, in the schedule comparison page. But here in Oracle Primavera Cloud, we can create within the same project. We don't need to leave the same project space. We can create as many scenarios as we want to identify or to make the changes on that particular project schedule so that we can see how it is affecting our cost as well as the timeline. So once we are satisfied, and this what if scenarios can be exported into P6 XML or XCR format, and using this scenario can be get approved by the client or the project stakeholders. Once that is approved, you can convert the scenario into the actual plan or current plan, right? So this is the scenario page that we have. So you can see that you are working on a scenario. So the system will alert you that if you are working on a specific scenario, right? So by using that scenario, we are identifying what are the changes that we need to do on the project, and based on that, we can visualize the uh, uh, impact on schedule as well as the cost. After we have that scenario, or for example, we have a baseline and we have project actuals that is coming in, right? So when we want to compare these two within what is the changes that is done by any particular party or entity within the particular schedule, right? We can compare the variances in terms of tables, Gantt chart, schedule variances, and others. So we can see that in the schedule comparison view. So either we can compare schedule uh, against current schedule against baselines. We can compare schedule within the timeline. Like if I want to see what changes that particular contractor has done within last 2 weeks. So those variances I can view within the schedule comparison tool, right? And also I can also compare my scenarios. So if I create any what if scenarios based on the scope change, and if I want to see what are the changes that it is affecting on my current schedule, I can use this schedule comparison tool. So here we can see that we can select one source schedule as well as uh, we can select one source schedule as well as the uh, here we can select one source schedule. Source schedule can be current schedule or a baseline or a scenario, or we can also select past date and time. So for example, if I want to select what happened in last 1 month, I can select that also, right? And then we can also select what is the comparison schedule. So I want to select compare between my baseline and my current schedule. I can select that and then click compare. Once I click compare, then system will generate a schedule comparison report, right? So it will also identify what are the fields that are edited, not only fields, what are the activities that are edited, as well as whatever the activities that has a variance. So system will automatically identify these variances, and it will also see what is the variance that is happening. It is not only, it also calculates the variance in terms of schedule, in terms of duration, in terms of start date, finish date, and also in the cost. And finally, if we when we want to extract any schedule comparison report for this entire schedule comparison, we can click on this report and it will also generate a report so that that can be shared with other project participants within the project, right? And yeah, also when we want to select schedule versions for merge, so if you want to merge any current schedule, right? So we can also merge using this merge option that is available within the current schedule. So for example, if I want to merge a scenario into baseline or anything like that, and we can also do the two options merging options as well available within the schedule comparison. Okay, so first two features that we explained, it helps the project managers to manage their projects better in terms of any changes in the project, and also on weekly basis when the project managers get the particular schedules from the different either subcontractors, if it is main contractor from subcontractors, or if it is a client from the main contractor, you can easily identify, create one baseline for the last week and compare that baseline against my current schedule when you import the changes. And you can easily identify what are the changes that is done in that week so that you can identify the progress happened. And the uh, next feature is schedule health check. So schedule health check is one of the good features in but Oracle Primavera Cloud, where it determines the integrity and compliance of your schedule, right? So for example, it identifies if there are any missing relationship, it identifies any unrealistic dates, it also identifies any lag and lead, which is having a huge lag and lead on the for the particular activities. Also, it also identifies any dangling start, dangling finish. So these and also it has a default percentage that you can put, and these percentages can be updated based on your organization preferences, right? So these are some of the parameters that the application do the calculation against. So what late activity, hard constraint, no predecessor, soft constraint, open-end activities. So these are some of the parameters that system analyzes your your schedule against, and you can set the percentages as well. So and also what is the weightage of these percentages so that you can get a schedule health score on your project to make your schedule uh, good enough and based on the uh, particular standards that your organization already set, so that your schedule has the proper integrity and also compliant to the organization rules in terms of preparing the schedule, right? So in Oracle Primavera Cloud, we have when we import any schedule and when we go to, we have the schedule health score option available. So here it will easily identify all my health of my schedule. So this is mainly when you are preparing a schedule, right? When a new project comes, when you start preparing a schedule, once you complete the schedule, now you want to understand what is my schedule health score. As a project manager or a planning manager, you want to identify what is my schedule health score. Here you can easily identify what is your schedule health score. And when you click on a specific area where you have some issues, it will automatically list the activities where you need to take a look to revise it to make your schedule better and health score better. And you can click on that particular activity and it will take you to that particular activity, right? And yeah, that is about the schedule health score. So we'll move to the next feature within the Oracle uh, Primavera Cloud. One is the uh, file management, right? So in Oracle Primavera Cloud, we have the centralized and secure way to collaborate using the files that we have available, right? And there is no storage limit, but we can import the files up to 2 GB, and it also supports all different types of files, and it also checks your files for the viruses, virus scanning whenever you upload any file into a Primavera Cloud, right? So how does it work? Basically, in you can see this is the file management area that we have, where you can create your own structure, this folder structure. This folder structure also can be created using a template. So if you have a similar folder structure you want to maintain for all your projects, you can create templates on these projects and keep them so that whenever a new project comes, you can use the appropriate folder structure template to create the folder structure within Oracle Primavera Cloud. And once that is done, then you can start uploading the documents. So these documents can be uploaded from either from this file list area or folder management area, or you can link these files from the directly from the activities page, as well as from the risk page, from the WBS page. From every page, you have the access to this particular file type, right? So that in you can also view this folder or files within the mobile app, so that if there are any specific drawings that are associated to a specific task or an activity, when site engineer or planning engineer or project manager goes to site and they want to review that particular document associated to the task, they can review the document through mobile app also once uploaded. and from the site they can take a picture. We will see that in more in the mobile. So we will take a picture as well as upload that particular picture, basically the progress of the in the site, and import into the Oracle Primavera Cloud, right? So, like I said, it also has the versioning control available. It also has check-in, check-out option feature available. So all the versions that you have imported also will be stored within the Oracle Primavera Cloud, right? And you can also do some annotations if you want to do, like it supports PDF for doing the annotations. So you can open the file within the Oracle Primavera Cloud and do the annotations, and those annotations also will be stored within Oracle Primavera Cloud, right? So that your project related files can be stored within the Primavera Cloud and can be retrieved whenever needed from any specific window that you need. Okay, so that is mainly about the file management. Then we have the next feature, which is the mobile app. So in the mobile app, we already have the Primavera Cloud mobile app, which provides two major functionalities. One is to review the project status and progress using the dashboards that are available in the mobile app, as well as to update the progress of the project from the mobile app directly from the site. So whenever a site engineer or the project manager or whoever wants to update the progress from the site directly, they can use the mobile app to do the updates, right? So this mobile app is available in both Android and iOS, so that they can download it and start utilizing the features on the mobile app. So these are some of the key features of the mobile app. One is project scheduling and task management you can do from mobile. Collaboration tools, like there is a chat option available on the task within Oracle Primavera Cloud. We can utilize that to add the comments on specific tasks or activities. You can also do the reporting in the mobile. So in terms of the dashboards that we have within the mobile, we can also do that in the mobile, as well as we can also download the files associated to the task, or all the files within the mobile. All You can also upload the status documents into the mobile. Like I give an example of progress updates. So whenever there is a progress that you want to update and you want to have some progress photo attached to that particular activity, you can update as well. And you can also use this for notification and alerts, as well as this mobile app is connected to the Primavera Cloud through internet, and whatever the data that you update there in the mobile, it is updated automatically in the Primavera Cloud as well. It has the user-friendly interface, and it also has the task approval and some of the workflows available in the mobile app itself. So this is the mobile app screen. So here you can see the project number, the what is the task progress, what is the task comparison, and the task commitments that we have for this project. What are the activities? What is the status of the activities last week, this week, and next week? And in when we click on activity details, so you can see the what are the tasks and other for the task management, and the progress of syncing with the database, Oracle Primavera Cloud database, right? So now let me just go to the mobile app and play this particular,
Log in to view projects.
right?
Icons indicate status of the device. Tap and drill down to the project overview. The overview displays responsibilities and upcoming due dates specific to the user and helps the worker determine areas that require the most immediate attention. Tasks contain items assigned to you. Filter views using the tabs at the bottom of the screen. Badge notifications indicate the number of overdue items in a specific category. Select a task to commit, complete, flag, and view related discussions. Flag a task, and then update a discussion on an overdue item. Conversations are available even when you are offline. complete tasks, and then return to the overview. The summary has been updated and reflects the changes that we just made. Tap Activities and filter to view and update progress. The icon to the left of each item displays status. Swipe to flag or complete an activity, or drill down for more. Edit to update progress. Available options depend on your level of access. View files associated with an activity, such as site photos and architectural plans. Tap a thumbnail to expand, rotate, and zoom. View relationships. Users can see the preceding activity in the work plan and the work that they will impact. Attachments associated with a record are automatically downloaded for offline access. However, all files related to a project do not automatically download to preserve space on your device. When connected to the internet, browse for files in the cloud. View or download to your device for offline use. View files downloaded to your device here.
Right. So as you can see that in the Primavera Cloud mobile app, we can update the progress, we can store the documents, we can store the uh, files and also review the files, upload the site photos, and also do the discussion in the comments option. So all these features are available in Oracle Primavera Cloud mobile app as well, right? So that is mainly about the mobile app. So now let's move to uh, risk management, right? So we all know why we need the risk management, right? So to make the better project decisions, to improve planning, reduce the project cost from the risk that we are going to encounter, and also effective resource allocation as well as set priority for the risk, right? In within Oracle Primavera Cloud, we have the entire risk management in terms of risk identification using risk registry. We can do qualitative analysis. We can do quantitative analysis. It uses the same Monte Carlo simulation to identify the distribution charts, tornado charts, as well as the also the uh, different types of P&I diagrams to calculate the risk scores on your project, right? So for example, here we are showcasing the risk register where you can see different types of risk register where I can identify the risk that are on my project and keep them, and then on top of that I can assign whether what is the pre-response probability, what is the schedule, what is the pre-response schedule impact, and also cost impact. Based on that, before pre-response score also can be identified, then I can attach this particular risk to the specific activities as well. Then also based on the uh, response action that I take on the project, particular risk, then I can update the post-response probability and also schedule and cost impact. The scores that we are calculating here, these are coming from the P&I diagrams that we can configure based on the organization needs, right? And like I said, the response actions can also be recorded here within the Oracle Primavera Cloud, and the we can also see the some of the distribution analysis charts and also tornado charts in the live application. Okay. So now let me hand over the floor to Renuka before we move to the application. Right, Renuka, you can present the application from your end. Thank you.
First, we'll start with scenarios. So in our activity, we are in the schedule app where we can create the scenarios. So through schedule, in the schedule app, I'm going to activities. For this project, we are going to create a scenario, which means we are taking a copy of the project where we can make the required changes to our project. And if it is okay, we can merge it back to as a actual schedule. To create a scenario through actions, we can go with add scenario. Here we can give some name. For example, I'm going to try a change in duration changes, and in which you're going to compare. I'm going to compare with either current schedule or with baseline, or already if we have some set of scenarios, if we created through that also, we can create a scenario. And if you want to give some descriptions, we can add over here. So once it's created, here we'll get a notification. Then as of now, what we are having is current schedule. Once the scenario is added, here it will be notified. We'll get a notification over here. It will take few seconds. So once it's created, we can view and then analyze. If it is okay, we can make the required changes, and we can have an option. Once it is created, we can manage the set of scenarios what we have here. Here it will be highlighted what if we didn't convert that into source project. So those things we can view here and convert back. So mainly part of the main part of scenarios without affecting the source project. If whatever tested we want to do, we can do in the scenario. If everything is okay and approved, then we can merge it back. Next, when we go for schedule comparison, where we want to compare two different project, or project with baseline or project with scenarios, we can use this option. Schedule comparison is available in schedule app. We just need to select, and so here, this is our schedule comparison page where we can compare. As of now, it is comparing with, for example, I want to compare with the current project and with the baseline or scenario. I can select the baseline or scenario. Then we can see the comparison between the earlier and the updated one, and we can see we can merge that back. Here it will be highlighted if some changes we did in the baseline or in the scenarios. In the change type, it will be highlighted like edited or newly added, like that it will show. If we want to merge it back by merging mode, we can merge from the current schedule and baseline. And then next option, when we go for scheduled health check. Scheduled health check is the same in the activity page from schedule app. This is our scheduled health check icon. Through this, we can analyze the schedule. To set the values, we can set from here based on our organization criteria and project terms. In the summary and setting, in the setting we can set what range we want to set up. For example, for large float, what we want, for soft constraint, at what range we want. And if we select this, these checks will be run. If we don't want to run the predecessor negative lag, we can disable. So like this, we can do the required changes, and then we can run the schedule health check in the activity page. So just by selecting this option, we can get the schedule health score. So how many open-end activities are there, how many FS relationship is there, how many predecessor lags are there, like that. It will show the it will run what are the checks we enabled, everything it will get run, and it will show the quality of our project health score by generating its score. Next, when we go for a file app, here we have a file app. So if you want to add a new file, or if you want to assign a file to an activity, or if you want to discuss about this with our colleagues, so we can do it. Either you can directly add a file, or else first we can create a new folder, or we can use our organization template, which is already available, predefined structured folder. By using that, we can add, and under this we can add our for example, architectural plan I'm going to upload. So for to upload the file, you can just click add, and you can select your file from your uh, machine and just upload either progress report or architectural plan. So you can upload it. While uploading, the virus will be scanned, and then if you want to, if you just select the file, and you can do the commands and annotations, you can discuss this with your colleagues also. And for example, check the this particular area, or something whatever we want to do, we can tag our colleagues also here. For we can do the discussion in the file area itself, and they can make some commands on the picture or the plan design, and we can check it over here. And following to that, when we go for mobile app, to download the mobile app, we can have in our get started page. So here in our user menu, once we have downloaded the application, from here we can link our mobile app to our application, and then you can start using your mobile app for progress update, or checking, or to upload any data through mobile app, we can do it. And next, about the risk, we have a separate app for risk. Commonly when we go for risk, we'll be creating the risk event or uncertainty. So to through here we can create a required list of risk, and we can assign that to an activity, and where we can analyze the probability of probability, schedule, cost, and what are the required changes, what are the risk we want to assign to the activity, we can assign, and we can analyze in qualitative and quantitative analysis. And then there we can add three different kind of risk type, like in default threat, and some maybe in as opportunity, and even weather type also. Like this, once we added the resource, this score generated based on the his threshold assigned for the particular risk score it's generate. And here we can analyze the set of risk once it's assigned to the some set of activities. So here we can assign the activity, and we can run and check the schedule. To run the risk also, we have three different drive, either a normal, fast, or slow, or even we can custom our particular which kind of schedule check we want to do. We can run here, and once we select it, we can run our risk analysis. Once it's done, it will generate the three different kind of reports, like distribution result, and mean impact, and then risk removable impact. Like that, we'll have a chart type risk analysis. So here it is running. Once it's completed, here we'll get the notification. So like this, we can utilize the risk analysis, which is predefined in the Oracle Primavera Application Cloud. Like this, we can see distribution result, where we can see it display the breakdown of project activity cost and duration and its start date and finish date. And also it tells about what changes are hitting into your plan finish date or staying within the budget as per plan. Like that we can see the cost and schedule variations as well, which compares with cost as well as dates. This details we can see for remaining cost and at completion cost, duration wise, start date, finish date on the whole, then in the cost and schedule also. So these data we can have for distribution result. Then in the impact plan, where we can see the Toronto chart display, the average impact of like each risk report, about the project activity. It shows about the project cost and its durations. And more specific, it will helps us to see the breakdown where the risk contribute to the most of the activity or delay or additional cost we have over here. And then next to the remove risk impact, this helps us to see the Toronto chart focuses in our pre and post response exposure response what we made. So like this we have a risk analysis in our Oracle Primavera Cloud.